How to make a pizza with Vincent Cricchio. Like, subscribe, leave a bell for the notification.
5 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of active dry yeast, 2.5 cups of water, and we're going to heat it up to about 105 degrees. Good. Now we're going to proof our yeast. We're going to get a teaspoon of the yeast and a whole tablespoon of the sugar. Put it in this 105 degree water and mix it up. And a little bit more for good luck. And you mix this in. Now we're going to let this sit until it proofs. Now in the 5 cups of flour that we prepared before, we're going to just add our tablespoon of salt and just really thoroughly mix it in there. You know, the reason why I don't put the salt in the water with the yeast is because salt and yeast, they don't like each other. So we put it in here first and then we gradually blend it in as we make a dough. Measure out 2 tablespoons of some good extra virgin olive oil. The yeast is proofed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to throw my olive oil in there. Yeah. Okay, it's ready. So next is you get this yeast and water and sugar and olive oil solution, and you just put it right in here. Okay, now I'm going to teach you a little trick. You don't have to knead this stuff the old-fashioned way. I'm going to show you what to do. You're going to add a little bit of flour, like this, to the mixture, and then you mix. Don't do it all at once. You're going to put this into solution, and when you put it into solution, all the ingredients really mix. And then you don't really have to go crazy kneading. Okay, I just threw in a second batch, and I'm going to keep on mixing. Alright, I threw another, like a cup in or something. There's no real science to this as far as how much you're going to throw in each time. The trick is that you just, as long as you're able to mix it like this, you're going to get a better mix than kneading. Okay, I threw another batch in. Now it's beginning to get thicker. Okay, we're at the point where we're not going to be able to use this tool anymore. See, when you pull it out like this and it sticks like that, that's a good indication that you can't use this. But we can still stir it, make it as homogeneous as you possibly can before we switch over to this tool. Alright, now it's all ready. We got a little bit of flour left. Let's throw the whole batch in there like that. Then you get your spoon, see? And you just stir it in. Now as I stir, you'll see stuff on the side. Just bring that in and mix it all together. Just stir them. Keep your hands out of this stuff. You don't have to get all messy. Okay, this is what it looks like after about 2 minutes of stirring. It's too gooey. We're going to have to add some more flour. You know, you have to add the flour a little sparingly. I like using, a ladle. And sprinkle a little bit on the top like this. And then I mix it on. Okay, it's getting there. I'm going to use like a half a ladle. I'll add a little bit more and then stir it some more. Okay, I mixed it in. It's kind of getting like in a bowl shape. So now I'm going to prepare the little bowls where I'm going to put this dough in. So what we're going to do is we're going to coat the inside of these 4 4-cup pyrex containers, and that's where we're going to put that pizza dough in when it's ready. You don't have to measure it out. And you swirl it around, go like this. You push it over to this one. Fine. Then you need a little more. And you swish it around. Good, all done. All we got to do is put caps on these babies, and they're ready for the pizza dough. Okay, you're gonna have to get your hands a little bit messy, but not too much because we did most of the kneading in a liquid state. And we're gonna dump our dough onto that. Try to get every bit of this precious dough because it's so delicious. So anyway, here we go. Really easy. Just dump it right on. Now what we do here, I'm gonna get a little bit of more flour and put it on the top. Squish it down a little bit and start folding this baby. Fold it, fold it, fold it. Okay, it's a little sticky. Move some more flour around it. Add a little more flour because we don't want sticky dough. Okay, so I've been folding this for about 2 minutes and it's looking like this. This is what I want it to look like, just like this. And now what I'll do is I'll shape it so I can cut it into 4, as close as I can, equal parts. Okay, so something like, we'll cut it in half. That looks like about half right there. This is not exact science, folks. Don't go crazy. And I'll cut this one in half. And I'll cut this one in half. There you go. 4 pizzas. You have our containers ready. Just pop it in here. Give it a little swirl. See, I'm swirling it around, turn it upside down, get that oil all over it. And there you have it. 4 pizza doughs. Now we're going to put 2 of these in the refrigerator for next week. Just put it in the refrigerator, let it sit, and every now and then, maybe once every 3 days, go in there and to see how it's risen, and just puff it down so it doesn't overflow. And 2 of these, that's what we're going to use today. We're going to make 2 pizza pies, and we're going to do it on the grill. Man, this is going to be good. Now these 2 we're going to use today. Now they got to rise for 2 hours. Now if you made it early in the morning like me and you want it for tonight, put these in the refrigerator too. Take them out a couple hours before you need it and let it rise and it'll be ready. Okay, this here is what you're going to cook your pizza on. It's a 14 by 16 inch piece of stone, pizza stone. I got the extra thick one. Well, here's our grill. We got a 14 by 16 and a 14 by 16. We just got this new grill. Now you're gonna need 2 of these here pans. You're also gonna need 1 of these here dinner plates, something like this. Now it's pretty cheap. You're also gonna need some cornmeal. This is what we're gonna put on top of them there. Pans, I'm gonna make the pizza. You're also going to need a flipper like this because we're going to use this to check the underside of the pizza, make sure it's done. And to make your life easier, get a hold of one of these pizza scraping tools. Alright, the wife is preparing mushrooms for the pizza. Here she's cooking onions and peppers. This is how they look after they're fried. Now you put them on this paper because we're absorbing all the liquid. And this is how it looks after she fries them. Alright, 2.5 hours later. Okay, first step is throw a little powder on that table. Get that dough, just dump it right out on the table. Just like that, that's our first pizza. Okay, next I get some flour and I sprinkle it liberally on top of this thing. Red flour, regular flour, it doesn't matter. Then you start to puff it down. Just puff that baby down. Okay, here comes the secret of the plate. How to make a perfect pizza, even though you're about as coordinated as I am. So we get this pizza, and we just pick this up, and you put it down on top of that. Now, you stretch it out like that. See, Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of that cornstarch on the wooden pan. Throw some on there. Spread it around. Spread it around. Make sure that this is well powdered. Now you have it on your pan, you see? And it goes like this. Flop. And there you go. got your round pizza. Now just shape it a little bit. There's oil over here. And here we got it. Shape it. Put a little little more lip to catch the drippings. Just press it down. Make sure that it slides on the tray. Whoops. It slides on there. This way it'll slide off. Alright, this is my wife's pizza. And this here is my pizza. Well, say hello to Holly. She's my wife. And she's gonna throw her pizza on first. Okay, you just wiggle. Yeah, you wiggle that baby. Nice. And here I was coming out with my pizza. And I'm Betty, by the way. Put my pizza on right next to Holly's. I think I made mine small. Holly just put the timer on for 8 minutes. And this is what our temperature says inside our grill. It's almost 8 minutes now, and it's been hovering around here, but remember, the flames are hitting the stones. And those stones are way hotter. Oh, the pizza's done all right. That shut all the heat off. This one looks like make it a little bit burnt, but wife likes burnt. This one is mine, bubbling. So this is how it looks when you cook it on a grill. Here's our pizza. We had a time for 8 minutes, but at the settings I had with that grill, I would say that I should be checking that after 6 minutes.